Ratios and proportions. A ratio can be expressed in many different forms, written out x to y with the double dot, and then x to y as a fraction. Ratios are usually expressed in simplest form. An equation stating that two ratios are equal or is called a proportion. To determine whether two ratios form a proportion, you express the ratios in simplest form or check. And the main thing which we're going to do each time is check the cross products. So you have example 1 here, and you have example 2 to look at. When we go down here, the cross products, 2 times 16 is 32, and 32 times 1 is 32. So it says, right, yes or no, so this would be yes for number 1. And there's number 1 again, a little bigger. All right, number 2, is 25 times 20 equal to 36 times 15? And I did not multiply that out yet, so I guess I'm going to have to do it the hard way. That's 500. 20 times 25 is 500. Does that equal 36 times 15? You multiply it out. If it's 500, it's yes. If it is not 500, it is no. Okay, I got to do it. That's 15, 16, 17, 18, so that's no, just because it's going to be, well, not necessarily. 6, 3, 4, 5, 40, so no. Next problem. 0.1 times 100 is 10, and that equals 2 times 5, which is 10. So that is yes. You can always double check my math with a calculator. The next one, 2 times 30 is 60, and 3 times 20 is 60. So that is yes. Next one, 5 times 20 is 100. Does that equal 5 times 30? 150? No, they are not equal. So that is no. 0.05 of 20. When you multiply that out, that is 1. And 1 times 1 is 1. So that is yes. Next problem. Here, what we are going to be doing is solving the proportion. If a proportion involves a variable, you can use cross products to solve the proportion. They talk about the extremes and the means, but that's not what's really important. What you need to understand is what we've basically already been doing, and that this expression right here, A over B is equal to C over D, can be written this way by doing the cross products. BC is right there, and AD is right there. So I'm going to erase that so you can see it again. All right, the cross products are equal if it is a proportion. So when we move down here, it says solve each proportion. If necessary, round to the nearest hundredth. Again, I didn't calculate these out first, but when I solve, that's going to be a negative 24 equals 2x. Divide both sides by 2, and I get a negative 12 equals x. So x needs to be a negative 12. Now on this problem, we're going to do cross product still, but we're also going to have to do the distributive property. 4 times 3, that's easy. That's 12, and that is equal to, when I multiply 4 times x plus 1, I have to use the distributive property, so that's going to be 4x plus 4. Subtract 4 from both sides, I get 8 equals 4x. Divide both sides by 4, and I get 2 is equal to x. So x equals 2. Next problem. Again, 9 times 54, 36, carry the 3, 45, 48. So I get 486. and that is going to equal 18y plus 18. Excuse me. Subtract 18 from both sides, we get 468 is equal to 18y. Divide both sides by 18, and I get 26 is equal to y. So y equals 26. Next problem, again, doing our cross products. 4 times 12 is 48. And when I do this cross product here, remember you have to use the distributive property. So we get 4b minus 8. Add 8 to both sides, and we get 56 is equal to 4b. And divide both sides by 4, and I believe it is 114. Divided by 4, we get 14 is equal to b. So b is equal to 14 on that problem. Same process here, we're going to use the cross products. 12 times 15 is 180, and 3 times a is 3a, and 3 times 18 is a negative 54. Now I add 54 to both sides. That is 234 is equal to 3a. Divide both sides by 3, and I get 78 is equal to a. Now remember, if I make a mistake on a video, you can either let me know or let me know with a smile on your face, because I do make mistakes, and I do make mistakes on videos as well. So let's keep working. All right, skills practice. That's it. We're done. Good luck.